So how do you know how you're actually supposed to be EQing drums and what you're listening for? So for kicks, focus on that oomph right around 60 hertz for that low end punch. If you're listening on an iPhone, it's not gonna happen. Next, you want to think about that sort of knock. That's usually around like 100 hertz. Find that first and then boost it. Yeah. If you're looking for click, and by that I mean like kind of like the top end part of the kick that really helps it cut through in the mix. Usually like around 3K or up. Oh yeah. With snares, I kind of just break it up into the punch, around the fundamental mid-range, and harshness, and then the clarity. So the punch is usually found maybe as low as like 160 or like 400 hertz in the case of like rock snares. If I want more impact out of the snare, this is probably the first place I'm going to look. A lot of snares also have some bitey harshness, clap samples and stuff like that around like 2K. I would actually lower this in some cases. And lastly, there's always like, you know, top end. Sometimes there's not enough, sometimes there's too much. So usually I'll handle this with just like a top shelf to either increase the top end or decrease it. Don't always default to EQing your hi-hats. Sometimes you just gotta turn them down or turn them up. But in the cases of some of these like open hats, for example, I'll use soothe on it. Listen for problems and then listen to where it's lacking so that you can know which areas to boost to add enhancements so that the drum can play its position more strongly. Hope this was helpful. Follow for more tips, DM for coaching, mixing, or production.